Today we're going to show you the Birefringence technique. You'll need a light box or a source of transmitted light, and you'll need to use two polarizing filters. One of them will be a large polarizing sheet, and this sheet is available from the technician store. You place that on top of the light box, and the other filter you'll put over your camera lens. It's a good idea to do a white balance on your lighting setup before you start. The lights in the light box are usually fluorescent tubes, so you might get a bit of a greenish cast. So to get the nicest colours out of your Birefringence, do a custom white balance on your camera. Birefringence is caused by directional dependence to the refractive index of a material which shows up under polarised light. Here we've got some acrylic materials. These are things that are commonly available in the $2 shop, and they're kind of a hard, crisp plastic material. I'm now going to put a polarizing filter in front of the lens, and you can see immediately that the Birefringence, the colors show up in the material. Now, what the different patterns show up in Birefringence and what it's used for in industry is that it shows up the stress patterns in an object. Birefringence has been used in industry to detect stress areas in objects. So if you make a model of an object, let's say a machine part, in acrylic, you can see the stress patterns in that model, and you can see where the areas of color are close together, like here and here and here. They're areas of high stress. So that's where the object is likely to break in use, and so modelers can redesign objects to make them stronger and they're less likely to fail. When photographing Birefringence, it's very simple. You basically, it's best to have the camera on a tripod, a solid tripod, because the exposures can be, a little bit low, like, a fifth of a second or a quarter or a half or something. And the technique is to turn your polarizer until the background goes black. You can see as I turn the polarizer, it goes from black to white, the background. And if you have your background set as the darkest, that's where you'll get your most saturated colours. And then it's simply a matter of your own creativity in finding objects that work well with polarised light. So these acrylics are very good, so go and visit your $2 shop. And the other thing that works well is plastics, even some plastic films. And this is just a negative envelope, and I've scrunched it up, and it kind of looks quite creative. So yeah, just a matter of playing with it all now.